been reppin' Painfield. Zeke Molly Vader Law, been reppin' Painfield. From Terror to Rock, Zeke Molly Vader Law, been reppin' Painfield. Zeke Molly Vader Law, been reppin' From Terror to Rock, smooth criminal and gambling spots. Shoot dice to kill time, life handle but watch. Be careful where you bustin' your box. Narcos got the drop from snitching niggas with their hands in the pot. We was banging on the table, clips grinding beat. Lunchtime, broke days, Uncle Will, hook it up. Lunch line, got a couple dollars, get hot wings and cheese fries. Split it with my niggas, same homie since knee high. Wreck ball, Gigi Brown, Pop Warner, Rowdy at that goalpost. Mookie got that check going, whole squad got that check going. It's Sunday morning and that check potent. Live down to the railroad, yeah, yeah, just to see what I could see, yeah, yeah. I heard somebody call Payfield, yeah, yeah. I said, what that mean to me, yeah, yeah. They said painful was a terror, yeah, yeah. As sharp as a blade, yeah, yeah. And if you don't watch out, yeah, yeah, you might need. Graduated pledged Omega, Jersey in the Raptors, Fresh Prince of Painfield, biddies from Alaska. Kelly bought me breakfast, I ain't even have to ask her.
YouTube, what's happening? Happy Sneaker Saturday to everybody. It's your guy Hitch. The transition from July to August has been a bit interesting. To start with the bad news, shortly after shooting the Tasmanian Devil Air Max 90 video, which you can check out up there, I found out I had a slight fracture in my left knee and was going to need crutches for a month. So please bear with me with the on the feed coverage and try to keep the jokes to a minimum. But the good news is Air Force Ones have been releasing all crazy. It kicked off when Undefeated announced they were going to be doing a Dunks versus Air Force Ones collection, and then Nike followed it up by having some great options available with the Nike by You first use release. So if you love Air Force Ones, you need to subscribe to my channel right now because I'm going on an Air Force Ones binge. I'm dropping at least 4 more videos that will be dedicated to Air Force Ones. It will include a lacing tutorial and all 3 of my Nike by You designs. But first, I'm going to get started with the first 2 drops out of the Undefeated Dunks versus Air Force Ones lineup with the Ballistic colorway and the 5 on it colorway.
Fresh Prince of Painfield, biddies from Alaska. Kelly bought me breakfast, I ain't even have to ask her. Becky from economics did my taxes. I caught a body.
Back in 2003, Undefeated celebrated its second brick and mortar store with the limited release of the Ballistic Dunk High, and they brought that colorway back on June 18th when they released this Air Force One. The uppers are done mainly in olive green, but in 2 different materials. The first material is a soft suede with a brushed texture to it, and this is not the average suede that you get from Nike. The suede is so soft that when you do rub your finger across it, you can see the suede moving, and it keeps that quality on all the panels, from the toe, your eye stay, and to the back of your heel area.
Becky from economics did my taxes. I caught a body, I ain't even had to love her. Bounty on the head, I'm a quicker picker-upper. With my lethal weapon, always use a Danny.
The second material is going to be Ballistic nylon that can be found on the toe box and on the mid panels of both the lateral and medial sides of the sneaker. And personally, I love how the suede and the nylon complement one another. And then on all of your swooshes, they brought back the soft brush suede again, but this time it's done in black. And then they kept the black going, using it on the flat laces, which also have a aluminum debray. And then under your laces is your green mesh tongue, and at the top of it is the black tag with Undefeated's 5 Stripes logo.
Don't turn women, you don't love the baby mothers. ATL Greek with my hop team, did that. Google me, Unity Day, we killed the stage, straight eulogy. Double XL, bought me new clientele for this dope that I told all bars.
The inside of the sneaker does have a padded black nylon lining, paired with a black insole that has Dunk versus Air Force One printed on it. And Undefeated continued using that black color as they stitched their 5 Stripes logo into the heels of both sneakers, and then use that same black stitching around the yellowed midsole. The last touch of black is used on the entire outsole to complete this colorway.
For this dope that I told all bars, no coonery. On the way to away games, Willie playing beats. My dog, that's my Great Dane. BJ playing cool. Demeanor help me.
Undefeated wanted to continue to pay homage to the past when they put together this 5-on-it colorway and released them on August 6th. First and foremost, the name of the colorway is just dope. It makes me want to turn on that classic record when I put these on.
I got 5 on it, messing with that ain't no weed. I got 5 on.
So Undefeated's idea was they wanted to take it back to when Nike first started using luxury materials on their Air Forces and on the Dunks. And the way they figured to do that was put nothing but luxury materials on this colorway. And they started off with using this buttery soft cream colored leather as the first material on the toe box, and it can be found again on the tongue. They even took a page out of Virgil's book by exposing the materials of the inside of the tongue. But my favorite part of the tongue, pause, is the red tag at the top with Undefeated's 5 Strikes logo done in white. And before they got rid of that cream color, they used it one more time on the lateral and medial mid panels, but this time they brought in a second material, and that's canvas.
Demeanor help me stay sane. Burrito selling snacks, gummy bears and plantains. Wreck ball, GG Brown, Pop Warner, Rowdy at that goalpost. Justin got that chant going. Whole squad got that chant going. It's Sunday morning and that chant potent.
The third material used is a light gray hairy suede that wraps around the toe box and goes up the eye stay. And the long hair suede is pretty soft and kind of impressive because you rarely get that type of suede on Nikes. The light gray is used again on another impressive soft suede found on the heel area. And at first glance, you may look at it and think that is some regular Nike suede, but it's not. If you look closely, you can see that the suede is very soft, and when you rub your fingers across it, you can see the suede moving to show that it's quality.
Just to see what I could see, yeah, yeah. I heard somebody call painful, yeah, yeah. I said what that mean to me, yeah, yeah. They said painful was a terror, yeah.
The fifth and final material is probably also the most notable, and that's going to be the snakeskin found on the swooshes and on the heel back tab. The swooshes are done in blue snakeskin, and the heel back tab is done in red. And I'm not the biggest fan of snakeskin, but they make these Jones look sexy, bro. Some of the other subtle details are going to include the white inside lining with the light gray insoles that have Dunks versus Air Force Ones printed on them. And then lastly, Undefeated printed their 5 Strikes logo on the heels in white. And below that, you're going to have white midsoles and the light yellow outsoles.
As sharp as a blade, yeah, yeah. And if you don't watch out, yeah, yeah. You might need, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Terror the rock. Zeke Marley Vader Lot. Yeah, yeah. Zeke
I
Marley
mentioned
Vader
that
Lot.
Undefeated
Yeah,
released
yeah.
Ballistic colorway on June 18th, but I actually missed out on them on that release. But they restocked them on July 13th, and I was lucky enough to grab them at that time. And my initial thoughts were to review them as soon as I got them in hand, but they're coming from Cali. It took a little while, and then I found out that the 5-1 colorway was dropping just a few weeks later, and I figured I would want to compare them, and I'm glad I did. These Jones are way sexier in hand and on feet. The materials on both sneakers are A1. The storylines on both of them are solid as well. The question is, which is better? And to be honest with you, I don't know. I think it comes down to the season and when you want to wear them. On a scale of 1 to 5, I'm giving both shoes a 4.5. They're both dope. The Ballistic colorway is an amazing colorway for the fall and winter, and the 5-1 colorway is perfect for spring and summer. The initial release date for the 5-1 colorway was August 6th through Undefeated's website, but Nike did release them again through Sneakers app yesterday. And as usual, Air Force Ones, they do run big, and so do these. So I'd recommend going down a half size. And there was something that I found kind of interesting. The retail prices, they were different. The Ballistic retail, $140. 5-1 retail, $120. I don't know why. But if you missed out on both releases and you want both pairs or one of the pairs, I'd recommend copping right now because the resale value is not that bad. They're both around $170. I personally believe those numbers are going to go up once more people get these in hand and realize how great they are. Also, there have been more pictures of other colorways in the Dunks versus Air Force Ones collection. Personally, I think as of right now, these are the best two colorways, but we'll see if that changes. At the end of the day, the Air Forces are smoking the Dunks in the battle right now, 2-0. But hit the comments, let me know what y'all think about them. And again, if you are fans of Air Force Ones, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, because I got 4 more Air Force Ones video coming. I'm out.
Yeah, yeah. Terror the rock. Zeke Marley Vader Lord. Yeah, yeah. Zeke Marley Vader Lord. Yeah, yeah. Terror the rock. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Terror the rock. Zeke Marley Vader Lord. Yeah, yeah. Zeke Marley Vader Lord. Yeah, yeah. Terror the rock.